Hello and welcome back to Bleckley Buzz Today. I'm your host Nicole Ward and I'm very excited to have our guest Richard Newbern. Richard is the city manager for the city of Cochran and we are here to talk about the celebration that we have going on in not too long, in March. So tell us a little bit about that, Richard.
Well, it's the city's 150th birthday and the citizens of Cochran are planning a major celebration March 18th through the 23rd of 2019, and it's our 150th birthday actually during that week. The city was founded on March 19th, 1869, not too long after the Civil War. Like many other small communities in Georgia were incorporated not too long after the Civil War, and so we're looking for a major celebration. We have a number of activities and
One that you are actually heading up along with Councilwoman Gooch are actually our cheerleaders and our head of our committee that we've been working together with. So I know that we've been meeting really on a monthly basis and then now actually every week to be able to look forward to planning all these events that we have going on. But before we kind of go into all the detail there, let's talk a little bit more about the history of Cochran and Bleckley County.
Okay, well, Cochran was founded, as I said, March 19th, 1869. We were originally named Dykesboro. That's the original name for the city of Cochran, our community. When the legislature, Georgia legislature, chartered the city that year, it was named in honor of Judge Arthur Cochran. And he was a judge, he was a former state legislator, he was also president of the Brunswick
Macon Railroad.
And so that was quite an honor for the city of Cochran to be named after Judge Cochran. And he's going to be featured during our celebration. We're really looking forward to him actually being a part of our celebration.
Yes, very true, and definitely excited about that. And just kind of a little history too. I know found out just kind of doing some research and knowing I knew it was before I got here, but the county had actually celebrated their 100th anniversary in 1912. And then that's actually where the city was named as the county seat for Bleckley County too. So I always thought it was kind of interesting that the county was formed after the city. So the city has been here 150 years and then how the county has developed since then too. So just a lot of great history, I know, and we're going to learn more about that as we go through the events as well. Well, I know that a lot of what we had also learned about and kind of how it ties into the events that we have going on is most of the early settlers actually located here because of the turpentine industry.
Oh, sure.
And how the railroad kind of ties into that. So turpentine, do you know a lot about turpentine?
Well, a little bit. I know it's the root of several agents that's used, paint thinners and other materials that we benefit from. And so it's long been, turpentine has long been used and marketed in central Georgia, and we've been a central area for that. And turpentine, and it was transported from here, Cochran, throughout the state of Georgia.
So we're going back to our roots, as we say, and bringing about a lot of that history to be able to kind of educate our citizens and kind of where we come from, and looking forward to having the judge back, Mr. Cochran, and so excited about all that. But let's now get into all the events we have planned. So you said that that's going to start in March, of course,
yes,
on March 18th. And what do we have, the kickoff event? Tell us about
Well,
that.
the kickoff event, and I just want to say, Nicole, we have a great committee. I mean, we have about 14, 15 people who meet, like you said, now it's every week, every Friday at 10 o'clock here at the Chamber of Commerce in Bleckley County in the city of Cochran. And we've been planning this event. This has been a real team effort.
Yes, everybody is really coming together to be able to do, the different events, to be able to have this week-long festivities.
Yeah, sure. And what's going to kick it off is at the Robert Memorial Library at Middle Georgia State University campus. I want to mention that the university was founded in 1884, just 15 years after the city was chartered. So we've been together for a long time, the city of Cochran and the college. It was at one time a 2-year college, now a university.
And we continue that great relationship to this day.
We sure do. And
both going strong.
Yeah, that's true. And we're both prospering. And that's one reason we're kicking off our 150th celebration there on campus. It's going to be at the library. It'll be from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, March 18th. And there'll be a semi-historical event featured on Monday. There'll be the original documents founding the city available, and other historical documents. If I started naming them, I may leave one out, but there's such a rich history, historical documents that'll be there on Monday the 18th from 3 to 5, and everyone, all residents of Cochran and Bleckley County, Central Georgia, are welcome to come and enjoy perusing the history of our town.
Especially all those history buffs out there. I know my husband is definitely one and just loves to be able to dive into any type of history. So especially those that love history and kind of love, seeing old documents, things like that. This is definitely an event that you want to be able to come. So it's not only being able to have a chance at that time, but they're actually going to be open to be able to see this, selection of documents all throughout the week. Is that correct?
Oh, sure. And Monday will kick it off, Nicole. But any citizen who'd like to come by the college library or the university library and take a look at the historical documents founding the city, highlighting the major events in Cochran's history. Several historical books will be on display. That'll be all throughout the week. And the librarians there, Ms. April Warren and others, are encouraging people to come by, drop in, and visit.
Well, very good. So that's just Monday. So let's go on to Tuesday. I know that's going to be the big day for us. That's actually the 150th birthday.
Yeah.
So tell us what we have going on that day.
Well, Nicole, we're excited. I mean, when it comes to the history of Cochran, March 19 is a featured day. We're going to have Judge Cochran himself is going to read the proclamation that the Georgia State Senate has adopted honoring and commemorating the city of Cochran this year, celebrating our 150th birthday. And Judge Cochran, he'll be personified by Christopher Philip Smith, and he does look like the judge. And he talks like him too, so he's going to be reading the proclamation at the auditorium, the city auditorium here on 2nd Street, 6 o'clock on Tuesday the 19th. And that kicks things off at the auditorium. It'll be followed by a speech by Mr. Burl Dykes, who is a historic figure in our city. And that speech will be given by Mr. Ben Dykes, who was a coach for many years in our community. And then the essay contest winners. And this is very special. We have a number of students in our community who are writing essays about what Cochran means to them, about Cochran history. They're composing narratives on the history of our community, and the winning essays will be read that evening on the stage.
Yeah, we're so excited to be able to see that. So it's really kind of from young to old that I know several of our committee is actually working with the school system to make sure that they understand how they can contribute and be a part of this wonderful celebration too. So I can't wait to really hear all those essays as well from all the students. Oh,
sure. We're looking forward to it. And at the same time, we're going to be doing a montage of historic pictures of Cochran's 150th history. And Nicole, I have to really encourage people to contribute your historic pictures to the Chamber of Commerce. Bring them by. Nicole and Robin here at the Chamber of Commerce are copying those pictures, and we'll be creating a montage or a PowerPoint for showing that evening on the city's birthday. And we're looking forward to it. So if you're an individual or your family, your church, say if you're an old business in the city of Cochran, please bring your old pictures by, because that's really going to enrich the whole experience for Tuesday night.
Yes, for sure. I know there's some great pictures that we've received thus far, and want to continue to be able to see even more come through our office as well. So, and I know that we are working together with the Cochran Journal as well to be able to showcase a lot of those pictures in an upcoming magazine that they're working on with us as well for the 150th. So definitely bring those pictures in, and we definitely want to make sure to get those in as soon as you can, and help us kind of understand more of the history of Cochran that we want to be able to highlight.
Yes.
Well, good.
And then Wednesday, we have a breakfast that we're going to be sponsoring at the community house here in Cochran, near downtown, for the sponsors, those who contribute to our week-long celebration. The city is going to some expense on this, and sponsors' contributions will help advance that. The city is matching any contributors to this effort, and we have the historic bench, and we have the band that we're planning for Saturday night that we'll get into, and so we're excited about it. Sponsorships are certainly welcome, and we're soliciting those to help us have an even greater celebration.
So really all the information that you're seeing here, you can actually pick up at the City of Cochran's office, which is right down the road here from the Chamber of Commerce. You can go online as well as go to their Facebook page as well. And I know that Cochran-Bleckley Chamber of Commerce is also helping to distribute that information through our weekly email blast and our monthly newsletter, as well as on Facebook. So we're very excited about trying to make sure to get that information out to all of those. And a lot of great ways that if you're not able to come and help with the different events, other ways that you can really help to be able to support this great event. So yeah,
we're looking forward to it.
So Thursday we have, or you said Wednesday we got a sponsor breakfast. So
yes,
that's actually going to help highlight those sponsors and just be something just for them. And we are going to definitely appreciate those that really help us to be able to make this happen. As you know, that it takes a lot of money to be able to kind of put together a lot of the stuff that we're planning. So we definitely appreciate those that have already signed up to participate, and those that are just out there waiting to be able to sign on the dotted line.
Yeah, several businesses they're already on board with sponsoring our 150th birthday, and we certainly appreciate their contributions to help celebrate our birthday event.
Well, it's not that it happens every year, that's for sure. You don't celebrate your sesquicentennial every year. Say that 5 times fast, for sure.
I'm not going to try even once.
Well, definitely want to make sure to encourage those businesses near and far, even if you're in the Central Georgia area and do business within the city. Want to encourage you to be able to get information about sponsorship, and we can go over that with you at the city, and get that information to you to see how you can get involved.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, then Thursday, on the 21st.
The fun begins.
Oh, yes.
Or continues, rather.
Yeah, Thursday night, Nicole, that's the 21st of March, first day of spring, and really the fourth day, or really the third day of our celebration, the fourth day, and that's on March 21st. That evening, we're planning a gospel sing. And there'll be a gospel sing, and different choirs are being planned to join in this singing and the celebration of our 150th birthday week.
Yeah, so I know that the committee just thought this would be a great way to be able to get all our churches involved. So definitely those historic churches that have been here for a while, or the ones that are new to the community or haven't been in business for 150 years, but definitely a way to be able to really include all those churches and singing groups to be able to have something that people enjoy to come out to.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that Thursday night on March 21, Different churches will be contributing to that ministerial experience in honor of the city.
Mm-hmm. And any questions that anyone may have, make sure to call either the Chamber of Commerce office or call City Hall. We can help answer any questions that you may have about any of our events. But also make sure to stay connected with us on Facebook and all the other ways that you can get information, emails and things like that. So,
Sure.
All right, so that's Thursday and Friday. What do we have going on, Richard?
The reception, we're back on campus. That's the reception in Ebenezer Hall. That's from 6 until 8 o'clock, Friday the 22nd of March. And we're looking forward to anyone wanting to visit Ebenezer Hall. It's one of the oldest, if not the oldest, building in Bleckley County. And the Ebenezer Hall has pictures featuring the development of the hall over the years. And so the city and the college working together as partners sponsoring this major event. So please make a note to come by Ebenezer Hall Thursday, March 22nd from 6 to 8. It's drop-in. You can come in at any time and visit Ebenezer Hall and enjoy the historic atmosphere there.
Yes, for sure. And I know you guys are planning to have some refreshments, and would appreciate anybody to say, hey, I'm coming, and how many guests that you're bringing. Definitely contact the city of Cochran to be able to say, hey, I want to join in on this event. But even if you don't, because I know that's always hard sometimes in trying to plan your day, just make sure to come by and see us and definitely participate in this great event as well. Yes.
Yes, and then we go into Saturday the 23rd, and that's a great celebration. We have the Founders Day Festival, which is going to be from 2 o'clock to 6 in the afternoon. You can contact the Chamber to set up a booth, and we appreciate the Chamber of Commerce partnering with the city on this celebration. It's and that'll be located primarily behind the Chamber of Commerce.
Correct. We're going to be all spread out, similar to what we did for Country Fest, but just encourage all those vendors, keep your applications coming. We'll accept applications up to a week before the event, and just look forward to a great day. So 2 to 6, we'll have great food and arts and crafts vendors, some great entertainment, some kids activities. But then that afternoon, from 6 to 8:30, we have a street dance band.
Well, we have a street dance, but I want to mention before we leave the arts and crafts from 3 to 4.
Yes.
We're going to have the antique dress contest. I may not have used the right words, but people will be participating in dressing in
period-themed attire.
Yeah, period-themed attire, 1869 and that era. And there's actually going to be a contest, and so that's planned from 3 to 4 during the Arts and Crafts Festival. And then from...
And that's open young and old, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I know we'll have some information about that and how you can get involved, and definitely, make sure to do your research. Go online and get some pictures and be able to help us celebrate by, really educating those on how people were dressing back the other day. It's quite different than how we dress now, for sure. But definitely something to be able to help bring that together on that day as well.
Yeah, sure. And then after the Arts and Crafts Festival from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, we're planning a street dance, and it's going to be from 6 to about 8:30 behind the Chamber of Commerce there. And we plan a big event. It's going to be a lot of fun for folks. We'll have a band, and so people can come out and enjoy and help celebrate the birthday of the city. Now, it'll be topped off that evening, Nicole, with a fireworks display.
I know, I can't wait.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Fire Chief Brock Wilcher and others are working to put on a really good fireworks display that evening so that we can celebrate the city of Cochran's history in true form. and we're looking forward to that. So it should be a lot of fun. So come out on Saturday, March 23rd, here in the city of Cochran, behind the Chamber of Commerce, and enjoy the fun.
That's right. Well, thank you, Richard. I appreciate all that we've been able to cover, from the history of Cochran to all the events we have planned for Cochran's 150th birthday, or the sesquicentennial. A big practice that, I promise. But you're going to actually stay with us for our second half and talk a little bit more about some other things that we have going on and how everybody can get more involved. So make sure to stay tuned.